very exciting for me. Now, the Premier League is only 24 hours away from starting again, and the transfer saga of the summer still hasn't been sorted. Football fan, Russ?
Not in the slightest.
Harry Kane could on his way to Bayern Munich after Spurs today accepted a bid supposedly worth over 96 million quid. Now, apparently, we're hearing, is he going to go? So with the matches starting this weekend, who better to get than a man who brought Harry Kane through? He's a legend. Is he going to be in his car leaning out his window? Possibly not. Harry Redknapp, welcome to JK Live, me old son. How are you?
Jeremy, good evening. How are you?
I'm all right. Have you had your dinner? Has Sam done your tea?
No, I'm still waiting, mate. I've been hanging on for you. I think it's probably in the oven now, getting burnt up, but never mind.
Getting burnt? You're brave, me old son, you are. Quick question, Hal. Can we start with Harry Kane? I mean, we've been following this saga. Daniel Levy is probably the hardest man in the world, the Spurs chairman, to negotiate with. We've been following this saga for weeks. Finally, Bayern Munich have done it. Now I'm hearing he might not go. What's going on? What do you think, pal?
I've never ever thought that he would go. I don't know why he would go to Germany, really. I've got to be honest. I mean, OK, he goes and wins a Bundesliga medal, but they win it every year anyway. If he's, if I was Harry, you'd be sitting tight now, having another year at Tottenham and then looking at the end of next year, either stay at Tottenham or become a free agent and make his move then. So I'd be surprised if he goes to Germany still.
It's interesting that, because in all of the discussions about it, our England captain, a very high-profile player, we didn't really hear from him. We only heard from this sort of standoff between the two. You're right, he can hang around for a year and demand a lot more because they won't have to pay a fee. I mean, that probably makes... Maybe he's been tapped up by somebody already, Harry.
No, I couldn't see him going... He wouldn't. I couldn't see him going to a London club. I couldn't see him going to Chelsea or Arsenal. Maybe West Ham. That could be the move, Jeremy.
Well, listen, we'll talk about them in a minute. Are you still in touch with Harry Kane?
Not really. No, I know what he's... Sort of get to hear what he's doing a bit. But, no, I think he'll... My own personal opinion is he'll stay.
I think he could have stayed in touch more, seeing as how you're the reason he got to where he was. Premier League kicks off tomorrow, my friend. Exclusive live national radio commentary, Burnley Man City on the incredible TalkSport. And by the way, TalkSport announcing this week that Jeff Stelling, the legend, joining the breakfast show in December. What do you think about the Premier League? I mean, honestly, Harry, I'm getting worse. I've missed it so much. I'm, so excited. It's going to be an interesting season, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I think it'll be a lot tighter this year. Man City, again, are going to be the team to beat, obviously. But I think Man United will be stronger. I think Arsenal will be bang there again. If Tottenham keep Harry Kane, I think we'll see a big improvement in them. They've made a couple of good signings. Maddison, I think, is an outstanding signing. I think there's a lot of teams. Chelsea are going to rebuild. Liverpool have got to be better next year. So I think there's lots of teams below. Aston Villa, Brighton last year did excellent. I think West Ham, if they make the two signings they look like making, I think they've made two. There'll be fantastic signings for West Ham.
Well, let's talk about our team, yours and mine. Obviously, Declan Rice goes, and fair play to him, won the European trophy. We understand that. We'll see if it works out at Arsenal. This week, lots of, they're not going to sign anybody. Over the last 24 hours, Edson Alvarez, the midfielder from Benfica, that's fantastic. Apparently, deals in sight for Harry Maguire, for James Ward-Prowse and maybe Scott McTominay. Big signings. I'd love to ask you quickly about Maguire. They love to hate him in Manchester. I think he is an absolute nailed on to be in the back four for West Ham. I'd make him captain. I think it's a great signing, don't you?
I think you are spot on, Jeremy. I couldn't agree with you more, mate. Everything you just said is 100% what I believe in. I'd make him captain. I think Ward-Prowse as well coming in, be a fantastic player for West Ham. If they sign them four, West Ham's going to be in for a big season next year for sure.
The other thing we've heard today, Paqueta, who was really good for us last year, apparently being courted by Man City. You'll disagree with what I'm about to say. If I got that 4 and I got 85 for him, I'd let him go in a heartbeat, pal.
Yeah, well, if you get the other 4, you're going to be a stronger team all round. So that's business. You can't keep everybody. And if he wants to move, let him move on and bring 4 players in who want to join your football club. That's the way it's got to be.
Good man. And you're getting out, you're enjoying the golf or what? Is she keeping you in the house, Harry?
Golfing reg. I'm at Hanbury Manor tomorrow playing the Pro-Am with Simon Khan, who's invited me up, who won the BMW a few years back. So lovely day up there tomorrow. Probably lose plenty of golf balls, but hopefully play okay.
Well, what about me? I've loved my golf for years. My kid's taken it up. He's 14, he's off 7. We played the other day, 4 holes in, he's 4 up. Do you know what he said to me, Harry? Why don't you just accept the inevitable and carry my bleeding bag?
I guess how I feel sometimes, yeah. But I love it. I get out there and, like you, I enjoy playing, you know.
Listen, love to Stan and the family and good luck this season. Harry Redknapp, always a pleasure to have you on.
Jeremy. Bye,
Jake,
mate.
come on there, Hammers. Jake, he's having his dinner now. He's sorted. Right.